Handstands are one of the most rewarding and beneficial exercises in the calisthenics world for building strength, muscle in the upper body. They're also one of the most intimidating exercises because you're getting your whole body weight onto your arms, which also requires stability, and if you don't have those two things, you're knocking your head. Now, I was very intimidated by them myself for years until I used the following tips to get over that fear and be able to really get the benefit that I deserve from these exercises, and I hope they help you as well. And just a reminder, if you're new here, I come out with these quick tip bodyweight style training videos every single week. So if you're new here, consider subscribing so you don't miss an episode. So the first thing you want to do is make sure you're building up a good solid foundation with plenty of strong push-up training. After all, handstands are a push chain exercise, just like push-ups. So make sure that you can comfortably get at least 15 to 20 full range, big solid push-ups with your elbows in close to your sides before you start doing any sort of inverted work. From there, start on with the Aframe style training. This is a classic pose out of a lot of yoga classes, movement style specialties as well, but it gives you that feeling of getting more of your weight onto your hands and less onto your feet, which is crucially important. Moving with a crawling motion also gives you better shoulder stability because you're transitioning your weight from one hand to the other in a controlled setting. Next, we gradually progress your inversion, which puts more weight onto your hands and gets you more upside down. For this, use a simple wall. Just simply press your feet into a wall, have your hands out in front of you, and drive your heels or ball of the foot into the wall as well. The higher you go, the more weight is going to be on your hands. You don't have to go all the way up at first. Just find a comfortable position for yourself where you feel like you can kind of hang out there a little bit and hold. You can also shift around a little bit to build more stability in your arms, tension control in your triceps, shoulders, and back, and get more comfortable with being in that position. Over time, you can walk yourself all the way up the wall and then walk yourself back down under control, which again builds up that necessary strength and stability you need for effective handstand training. As you're practicing your wall walking handstands, you can also practice your frog or crow stand pose. Again, another yoga and movement style practicing exercise. This builds up a lot of stability, particularly in the lower arm where you have to claw the floor, get your fingertips dug into the floor to provide that necessary stability, confidence, and control. I recommend rocking back and forth into the pose, then back into the squat, then back into the pose, having a mat in front of you in case you lose it a little bit and you're not going to knock your head onto the floor, but that gives you a lot more confidence in having all of your weight onto your hands with very little risk of tipping over and falling back to the floor. Now you can work on kick-up handstands where you lean all of your weight onto the hands and then you swing one leg up and kick off the floor with the other into a handstand position. I made a video that details a little bit more of this type of exercise here that you can click on, and that'll give you a little bit more information on that. So what are some of your top handstand tips that have helped you learn how to get inverted comfortably and stable? We'd love to hear from you down below in the comment section in the RDP community. And if you have any questions further on this subject, leave them down below and I can answer them as well. Till then, be fit, live free.